Advanced organizer, plot, and 5 essential parts. What is a plot? A plot it is a skeleton framework of a selection piece. So there are 5 essential parts. First is the exposition. This is the stage wherein the characters and the setting of the story are introduced. Again, it is the stage wherein the characters and the setting of the story are introduced. It means that this is the part where the situation is being introduced by the writer or by the author of the story. So you will notice that there are 5 essential parts, wherein the first one is the exposition. Okay, second is the rising action. It is the incident that pushes the plot into motion, making the protagonist taking action as the storyline becomes complicated. Again, this is a part of the story begins to develop the conflict or conflicts. This is also a building of interest or suspense occurs. The third one is the climax. This is the turning point and the most exciting part of the story wherein the protagonist faces the main problem that will eventually lead to the outcome of the story. It is also known as the highest point of action in a series of dramatic events that constitute a story. The fourth one is the falling action. These are events that are resolved by the protagonist. So this is also the part that follows the climax and moves the plot to the final conclusion. And then the last one is the resolution. This is the conclusion or the end of the story. So the resolution is also the end of the story where you will learn what happens to the characters after the conflict is resolved. So as a review, there are 5 essential parts of a plot. So a plot is the structure or organization of events that make up a fictional story. So through the use of this, we can already have the summary of what we read or what we read in the story. So first is the exposition, wherein this is the beginning of the story that introduces the following. First is the conflict. Second is the character. Third is the setting. So these are what the exposition are. No? Next is the rising action. These are events before the climax. Characters attempt to solve the problem but fails. And then the third one is the climax, the turning point, the point of greatest suspense or action. And then the fourth one is the falling action. These are actions and events that occur after the climax. And then the fifth one is the resolution. This is the end of the story where the conflicts or problems are solved. So again, there are 5 essential parts of a plot. We have exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. A graphic organizer, also known as a knowledge, concept or story map, or even advanced organizer or concept diagram, is an informative tool that uses visual symbols to express knowledge and concepts through relationships between them, like comparison and contrast, identifying the parts of the story and making descriptions with these organizers. You were able to analyze and understand the details of the story. So these are examples of the advanced organizers. So we have circle map, tree map, bubble map, double bubble map, flow map, multi-flow map, base map, bridge map. So these are those example of advanced organizers. And a Venn diagram is also an example of it.